It's a quick knowledge dump about the Epona gate clip. I don't know if it's gonna be quick. It's gonna be like 10 minutes, but yeah, I made a setup. It works pretty decently. I hope I can help people get more runs going with this, and I hope I can get some help with testing and maybe finding even better setup than what I've created. But let's start talking about this gate first. The gate itself, not Epona. Epona, you'll get your time in a spotlight later. The gate can swing two ways. It can swing away from Link, like closer to where the Farron entrance is, or it can swing like closer to Link, like closer where I'm sitting right now, like the Orden Spring. In my stream today, I said Farron first or Orden first because that just came to my mind first. But in hindsight, it's better to say it away from Link or closer to Link or towards Link, whatever you prefer. Which way the gate decides on which like swing it'll do depends on a frame cycle that it has. Basically, every 8 frames, it'll switch between which swing it wants to do. So for the first 8 frames, it'll, for example, it'll swing towards Link. Then the next 8 frames, it'll swing away from Link. And it'll go back to swinging towards and after, or away, towards, away, towards, away, and so on until you leave the area, pretty much. Also, I'm sorry if I do any mistakes in this recording. It's late and I just kind of want to have it uploaded. Yeah, that's like the basics behind the gate. Now I'm gonna go over to setup. It's pretty much the same, really. Like, walk into this corner, aim like at the flower, go back. I'm aim with Epona's main, like at the top of it, like the white part you can see sticking out. And then you aim the main at this orange flower thingy, then back flip off, like the line up here. Or whichever it is. Yeah, it's that one. Yeah, when you backflip off, you're gonna wanna bonk into this gate and you're gonna go into this corner. This is the first difference. We're gonna get an angle where the right side of the screen just like barely touches this pillar on the other side of the bridge. So like, this will work pretty good. It's not super lenient. It's just to get an a decent angle, or a good angle, I should say. This one is good. There are bad angles. There's good angles. I'm gonna talk a little bit about it as well at the end. Yeah, once you've gotten your angle, you're gonna side hop, and you might get stuck here. If you get stuck behind Epona here, you just want to tap left, and you'll be popped out. And this is where Epona gets her spotlight. So you can see right now that Epona's kind of like going back and forth, like left and right. Like right and then left. Now she's decided to stand still. But right, left, right, left, right. During this idle animation, she actually pushes Link quite a bit. Which is really important because I think that's why we're able to clip through. Which makes a lot of sense. So what we want to do is that we want to basically do a roll when we're getting pushed. So when she starts going back to the left and then right here, we can do rolls. And if we get the right gate swing, we'll clip through. We want the one that's like closer to Link. I'll showcase what both look like. Yeah, I want to wait until Epona's pushing us. So I'm going to go frame by frame. So here you can see she's starting to push us. She's starting to go left, and then she's pushing us here as well. So what we want to do is we want to time it to where he starts going to the left and when she starts going to the right. We can do one of those timings as long as we're being pushed. We're going to time it. So here, she just stopped. That was really unfortunate timing. So I bonk and the gate decided to go towards or go away from Link. Towards Farron first. That's what I wanted to say. It's going away from Link. This is not the one we want. The one we want is this one. Where it goes towards Link. Now she was standing still, so it didn't clip through. Let's try that again. And yeah, we are through. So yeah, that's basically the method that I've created. It works pretty good. As long as you're getting the right gate swing. Like I said, it's not perfect. But you're able to, if you're able to get the right timing down, you can do it a couple times in a row with this method. So yeah, I didn't really talk about it, but we only really want the swing that is closer to Link, like that one's away from Link. And the reason why is because it's just way more consistent. I've gotten one out of like a billion attempts today that is clipped through when it's going away. It's extremely rare. I would assume it's like perfect position, perfect lineup, and perfect, like frame perfect on this push. Like it is in theory doable, but I don't know how consistent it's gonna be. And yeah, this frame cycle is technically controllable. So, basically here when she starts going to the left, there's exactly, or well, exactly, I think it's 48 or 49 frames. I counted it like out loud. I might have skipped a number because I was doing really quickly. It's like around 49 frames from this when she starts moving to the left to where she starts going to the right again. And this perfectly lines it up so that if you have the cycle that is away from Link, the next cycle you'll do when she's pushing you is going to be closer to Link. Okay, here we got it closer to and we clip through. Quickly do the lineup again. Alright. So here we're gonna do what looks to be, okay, I clipped through again because I got the one that's closer to Link. Oh no, suffering from success. I want to showcase what is a bad thing. Okay, here we're clipping. Okay, we didn't clip through. That was closer to Link. That's also closer to Link. And we clipped through. Damn it. I want to showcase that was a bad one. So you can, there's kind of a way you can control it. That is also closer to Link. Come on. I do either like bad rolls or I to clip through. This is terrible. It's a very terrible showcase. Alright, this is a way, and she was going towards the left. Now if we wait until she's going to the right, so like here, and we do this roll, you can see that I got the push to that's closer to Link instead. The gate swing. That took a while to showcase, but either way, it does work. It's a little scuffed. And if you don't want to do that, then in theory, I think it's 5 frames after you've done a roll. You would have to roll again to change the outcome. But yeah. Trying to think if there's anything I've missed. Oh yeah, let's talk about bad angles and good angles. So, like I said earlier, good angle, we aim here. It's not very lenient. Like, we can probably aim here, we can probably aim here. I did go even as far as here, I'm pretty certain. I don't think I would trust it anymore, but like, you can cover it, you can go here. I try to aim somewhere like around this area. You might have seen Jim's video about this trick where you get stuck behind Epona like this and you do rolls. This is a very like valid way to do it. Your position basically doesn't change anything, which makes it more consistent in theory. However, I find the facing value, like your angle, doesn't seem to be sharp enough to like push you through consistently. I haven't really been messing around with this, but I would assume it's still like the same kind of push idea that you need. But I honestly do not understand this one because I haven't been messing around with it very much. So I wouldn't recommend it, but it does work. It for sure works, but you might have to bonk a while until you get it. Another thing, another bad angle is the YOLO angle, which is pretty much like doing this, right? You just wanna get stuck and you wanna bonk. And while this one can work, I've been having a lot less success with it. Yeah, there you go. That was kind of slow. Both these angles work, but they're not really recommended. If you want to look at this with an input or a data viewer and see what Link's values are, you'll find that the value that we get here is around 40,000. This is 40,300, which is usually what I aim for. You can get like 39,000, like 600 works pretty good. You can go up to like 40,800. Like, nah, probably 600. I wouldn't go too far, and it would still work pretty decently. The angles that I talked about that were bad is up towards 41,000, and the one that Jim tutorial does is 38,000. So while the methods work, I wouldn't recommend them because I find this a lot more consistent. Then if you're able to get this consistent or not, that's like up to you. I'm not gonna tell you a setup is bad or wrong if you find it more consistent than doing this. This trick is heavily not labbed out. We've kind of just assumed a lot of it's RNG, and it kind of isn't. And now we need to work a lot to figure out how to make this more consistent. And I think what I've done today is a good starting point. But there needs to be a lot more work done. I need more people to test this, hopefully. I would love to see other people getting it the way I've been getting it. And yeah. If you have any bright ideas about this, then feel free to tell me. If you have any question, feel free to ask me to add me in the Discord, and I'll do my best to answer you and try to help. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I think this ended up being 16 minutes long, which is the longest take I've done. So hopefully I didn't miss anything. But yeah. Good luck learning this trick. It's tough. Don't give up.